Hey guys, it's Kathy. Hey guys. Boy, she's annoying. Okay. So I promised to give you Fleischer from Friday, and I did. I got that ready, and I got a few other ones. Um, the first one, though, I got it's not a court case, but it happens in a courtroom, and you all know, you see it all the time. But man, I remember all the money and the time. It was a Catholic wedding for me, and it was long. It was so long. I mean, it was well over an hour. It was almost touching 2 hours, my wedding. And I hated every second of it. I was in this huge dress and kneeling and standing and kneeling and standing, and this just 4 minutes long, guys. 4 minutes long. And this judge, you can tell he's not very he just doesn't like to do weddings. But here we go.
So it's just but because we're on the record, our recording system allows us to burn a copy of this right now. So you'll get all this.
Okay.
Okay, and it'll be on a flash drive. It will not be available until tomorrow. Apparently, you can't access the system.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll give you one of my cards. You can just call them tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
If they are recording this, where should I be if they actually record? I don't want to be in the way so that.
She's gonna be taking pictures.
Well, you can move wherever you like. The cameras are that one right there,
Okay.
and that one right there. So, and it varies. There's another one right there, and so
Okay.
it kind of switches around based on who's talking and where they are. So feel free to move around. You're not gonna block anybody.
Okay,
Nope,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
So why don't you guys come on up here, so you can bring your rings.
Yes, we have them. Should we hold them or should
You can just no, they're right now. Okay, well, as the two of you decide to embark on a life together, husband and wife, please join me as a signal your desire to begin ceremony. The institution of marriage has been practiced by societies throughout history, bringing two people together in solemn bond. This tradition you're hearing for today is to pledge your faith and your love for each other. Now, Jeremy, you take this woman whose hand you now hold to be your lawfully wedded wife. I do. Did you promise
Hey,
now
Pom Pom.
to assemble here today to love, honor, and cherish her in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, for better and for worse? I do. Did you promise to be a true and devoted husband to her, protecting and supporting her, and keeping yourself to her and her alone for so long as you both shall live? I do. And Mackenzie, do you take this man whose hand you now hold to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And you promise now before the witnesses assembled here today to love, honor, and cherish him in sickness and in health, joy and in sorrow, for better and for worse?
I do.
And you promise to be a true and devoted wife to him, protecting and supporting him, and keeping yourself in him and him alone for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, Jeremy, go take the ring that you have from Mackenzie. Or rings, I should say.
Yeah.
And as you slide them over her left ring finger, I want you to repeat after me.
Take the box.
Okay. With this ring, I thee wed. Go ahead and slide the second one on there. Roll it down there further if you want. Mackenzie, if you'll take the ring that you have for Jeremy. And as you slide it over his left ring finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
I do wed.
Well, now that Jeremy and Mackenzie have each pledged their faith to one another in the bonds of matrimony, and we witness the same by the joining of hands, exchanging of rings, and the exchanging of vows. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio as judge of Licking County Municipal Court, it is my happy privilege to pronounce you husband. That's what you make use of.
Thank you.
You're
Hold
welcome.
it, baby, hold it. Woo! Can I holler?
Step out of the way, you don't want me to photobomb.
They should all be like that.
It's over. They're married. So there's still a minute left on this video, and that's just them, talking to the judge trying to get out of pictures, the judge with a bored look on his face. That judge went fast. Guys, you can get married like this. You don't have to do the other thing that's $20,000. You can get married like this, then meet everybody at McDonald's and make them all pay for their own meal. And it's fine. You don't have to spend $30,000 on a wedding. Just saying. I liked this. I really liked this. If you guys haven't seen this yet, please go watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Don't dip early. Don't dip early, okay, guys? Watch it so he can get 4,000 watch hours. Just put it on in the background if you're doing something. Metal, you have a point there, but how about ramen wedding? You know, you could feed everybody with ramen for like 48 cents. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Freebird. Every band that comes into my bar, the kitchen asks every single band that comes in, they have this huge sign, Freebird, play Freebird. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's a fine song. There's nothing wrong with it, but good Lord. So now whenever Freebird comes on, I get traumatized because every single band that comes in, they ask to play Freebird, and not all of them know it. But all of them like think they kind of know it, so they all sort of try. Oh my Lord. I keep throwing out their signs, but it only takes a minute to make another sign. So that's a losing battle there. Let's see if Grandma can help this poor one next. Grandma's going to save the day.
Was just that she had tested positive.
That's what the warrant says, that she tested positive for meth and cocaine. And they were looking to try to get her into some sort of a treatment facility.
Sir.
She's already been to prison. Exactly. You've been to prison?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The lamp was just a shelter place that provides housing for, it was just for me to relocate, but the PTR do the same thing that the lamp do.
The PTR, what is that?
Yeah, it provides mental health classes and drug classes where you get drug tested every day that you come there, and they provide you housing and help you get your check and stuff turned on. The same thing that the Shelter Plus program was gonna do.
That's not true, Your Honor.
I didn't think so.
That's
PTR is
all
like,
it is.
BTR is like DRC or
Right, it's,
drug court.
They do not help you find housing.
The Garden of Hope, right?
No, the Garden of Hope may.
The Garden of Hope
Yeah,
does, but they don't have, the Garden of Hope doesn't have a space for you. They've already been calling the Garden of Hope and some other place, and they don't have a place for you. They don't have an opening.
Well, I can get into the Brunswick, the Gateway of Brunswick, but they said that I have to be released from jail before they can do my evaluation. And once upon evaluation, I have a bed there at the Gateway. That's what they told my grandmother. They just can't do nothing because I'm in jail, and they don't provide no place for people in jail.
Say again? Yeah. So they won't take her now? They gotta let her get out, get unstable again before they'll take her?
I don't know what conversations they have with the grandmother, but I know that our conversations are that they have no, places like Greenwood, they do have outpatient things, because I talked to the lady there. They have programs for people who are stabilized that need inpatient care, but you have to have insurance, it's costly. There's a lot of other things going on with it that she would qualify for, because we did try that route originally. So the only other option is if she was not stabilized.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You put her back out, get her unstable again, and she can go back in. That doesn't make any sense.
Considering her.
That wouldn't take long, would it?
Probation for now, that would be very dangerous.
But if I go to Gateway, like I told them that I would go to, and still pass my drug tests, and because being locked up again, that's tremendous to my mental health. And if I get out and I go to Gateway like I'm supposed to go to, and I'll be unstable again because I'm not on my medicines,
Yeah.
so I will qualify for the program if I need to be
Yeah, but we
medicated.
gotta take a chance on that getting bad again before you can get it better, and that's
But
not a good option.
I want to get help just as bad as y'all want me to get help.
I'm sure.
And I want to go to the Gateway program because they help with your children. They got a apartment complex that they own for the Gateway, and you can take your children with you, and then they help you get a job, or whether you need to get a check, or they help you rehabilitate to the world.
Yeah, but they don't have a space available. They don't have room for you there. We've tried to get you into Gateway, and they say they don't have a space for you to go there.
So why can't I just do PTR?
Well, that's a good question.
If she could live with her grandmother, if there was somebody in the family that would let her live with them.
My grandma said I could live with her.
Okay.
She already knows.
I would need to speak to grandmother and make sure that's the case, because my main concern would be if she were homeless, not her medication not being monitored, no transportation to get to PTR or Gardens of Hope, and then
I'm not
we
homeless.
risk, safety to the community. What could
Okay.
happen in between that
I
time?
never was homeless.
All right, well, how about Ms. Priscilla will get your information for your grandmother,
Mhm.
and she will contact your grandmother and make sure that you will be able to stay with her, number one. And number two, make sure your grandmother is willing and capable of monitoring your medicine. And number three, make sure that she has some means through herself or others to get you back and forth to the PTR. And if that all works out, then there's a good possibility we can do that. Okay?
Okay. Well, if
but-
she get in touch with my grandma today, would that be today?
Well, maybe. That's a possibility. We'll work toward that. Yes, ma'am.
And Officer Salem just informed me that she has spoken to her mother on a couple of occasions, and while she was living with her mother, she wasn't even living with her mother.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be right back to.
I was living with my mother. My mother my mother the one who told me to start taking my medicine, and that I don't need to take my medicine, and
That wasn't a good idea.
And that I need to get a job and get my kids and get back in the world. And I just did 5 years, so I wasn't rehabilitated enough to have all that piled on me. So then we got in an argument. She told me to get out, and then I spazzed out because I wasn't on my medicine, and I left for a couple of days. But I was willing to go. That Monday I was gonna contact my probation officer, but she came and saw me, and then she told me to come see her, and I told her about Gateway, and she said, and I willingly went to the probation officer. I didn't try to go get another hit, another drink, another cigarette. I paid somebody $20 to take me to my
Thank you,
probation officer
Rebecca.
way in Swangsboro
Thank
when
you.
I stayed in lounge, and willingly having accountability for my actions and tried to get help. It was not like I was trying to run away from my problems or nothing like that. I understood that I need to be on my medicine, that my family understands now that I have to be on my medicine in order for me to stay clean and sober.
Yeah. Well, y'all need to check with the grandmother.
We will. I'll
All
actually obtain the number and go call now.
All right. We'll check with the grandmother and check that out and see if that's going to work out.
Your Honor, there are 3 participants on WebEx waiting to come in.
Well, okay then.
I love their accent. I love what they say. I love how they say it. I wish they would have said stick house today, and they didn't. I'll go live in a stick house. Why do I have that there? Hold on. I think I'm missing one, guys. I'm missing one. Darn. That's right. We'll put it in a. Just let me see if it's in here real quick. I'm missing a clip. I'm sorry. I don't know where it is. So we're just going to have to watch it in a video. Let's hop on to Fleischer because I'm missing a clip. We didn't see this. We did see this before, right? Oh,
Chavez
no.
Hernandez.
This is it.
2020.
Okay. Okay. This next clip. I can't say I know this is my channel and I get to pick what I play. And I didn't really want to play this clip, but I couldn't throw it away because a lot of people ask for this. I don't ask for this. And you've never asked for this. But a lot of people do ask for this. So this is El Paso, I think. Yep, the mariachi band, the whole mariachi band was arrested. This is El Paso, Texas. And this is what happens when they sweep the jails.
4 CRB 938 L2, Nelson Fabrico Chávez Hernández.
Marking you present,
Está
sir.
anotando presente, señor.
2024 CRB 764, Gerber Oswaldo Cognox Yanes.
2024 CRB 764 L1, Gerber Osvaldo Conox Yanes.
Marking you present as well. 2024 CRB 940 L2, Gabriel Sic Diaz.
2024 CRB 940 L2, Gabriel Sic Díaz.
Thank you, sir. Marking you present. 2024 CRB 941, Menor Ignacio Vázquez Ujurto.
2024 CRB 941 L2, Minor Ignacio Vázquez Bajaruto.
And then from the Lopez unit, 2024 CRB 762 L1, Jennifer Yesenia Vicente Sonte.
2024 CRB 762 L1, Jennifer Yesenia Vicente Sonte.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are here for your first court appearance, which is an arraignment.
Damas y caballeros, buenos días. Cada uno de ustedes están aquí hoy para su audiencia inicial en los cargos en contra de ustedes.
Your attorneys are present via Zoom as well.
Sus abogados están presentes también por Zoom.
And each of your attorneys will make the announcement on your behalf on your respective cases.
Cada uno de sus abogados hará un anuncio de parte de ustedes en cada caso, en sus casos respectivamente.
Ms. Butts, you have Ms. Vicente Sontoy and Mr. Chavez Hernandez.
Licenciada Botts, usted tiene al señor Chávez Hernández y a la señorita Vicente Santoy.
What is your announcement on these two cases?
¿Qué es su anuncio en estos dos casos, señorita?
Entering pleas of not guilty, excuse me, and waiving reading of the information.
Señor Chávez Hernández, señorita Vicente Santoy, a este momento la licenciada Bott entra a declaración de no culpable de los cargos en contra de usted y pide la renuncia de la petición de los cargos.
Next setting.
September 6th at 9 a.m.
Su siguiente fecha de corte se va a llevar a cabo el día 6 de septiembre a las 9 de la mañana.
Are you making any request on any of these two cases for a PR bond?
Not yet, Your Honor. I have not had the chance to meet with them. I actually have a meeting set up with Mr. Chavez Hernandez in about 2 hours to discuss with him. So, but if I can meet with him, with both of my clients in a breakout room now, I would appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am, we'll accommodate that.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Jonathan Chavez, you have Cognox Yanes and Sic Diaz. What is your announcement?
We'll be waiving formal arraignment and entering pleas of not guilty. As far as the PR bond, I do want to request one. I have a Zoom meeting set up in about less than 10 minutes with these gentlemen, with the interpreter, just to get contact information from them. Actually, I just got notification that Segovia, wherever that setup is, already logged on that computer.
Señor Conox Yanes y señor Sic Díaz, and also for Vasquez Buruato, Your Honor.
And Mr. Sic Diaz, case 62. Oh, and no, those are your only two cases, right?
There's
Okay.
3, Your Honor.
I believe 3, Your Honor.
There's 3. Which is the other one?
63, Your Honor.
54, number 54.
Oh, 63. Yes, I'm sorry. And Mr. Vázquez Bajurto.
Caballeros, los nombres que acaban de mencionar, su licenciado, el señor Chávez, entró en una declaración de no culpable de los cargos en contra de usted, pidió renuncia de la petición de los cargos y también pidió de que le otorgaran una fianza de recompensa personal. Le hago de saber a la corte que en unos cuantos minutos él junto con el intérprete de él se van a comunicar con ustedes para obtener los datos necesarios para comunicación.
All right, your next court setting is September the 6th.
Caballero, su siguiente fecha de corte se va a llevar a cabo el 6 de septiembre a las 9 de la mañana.
And I am granting a 1,000 PR bond on Mr. Jonathan Chavez's cases, Mr. Sig Diaz, Mr. Vasquez Bajurto, and Mr. Cognox Yanes.
Para el señor Cochnoc Yanes, Sig Díaz y Vázquez Bajurato, estoy otorgando una fianza de recompensa personal en la cantidad de $1,000.
What this means, and I need each of you to listen to this at this time.
Y lo que quiere decir esto, caballeros, y necesito que pongan atención a este momento,
Is that if I do grant the PR bond, or for those of you who do have the PR bond or will have a PR bond, I need you to be careful on your way home. Your deportation process will begin. You're being turned over to immigration.
a cada uno de ustedes, caballeros, que su fianza de recompensa personal va a ser otorgada o van a recibir. Lo que quiere decir esto es que su proceso de deportación va a iniciar.
And you will be returned to your country of origin.
Van a ser regresados a sus países natales.
And so you need to be careful on your way home.
Necesitan que tener mucho cuidado de regreso cuando van regreso a casa.
As we've been getting reports of kidnappings and robberies.
Como hemos recibido reportes de robos y de secuestros.
As soon as you get home, please contact your attorney.
Tan pronto que lleguen ustedes a casa, por favor, comuníquense con su abogado, el señor Chávez.
So that in the event you're not home by September 6th, we will give you a new date.
Por el evento que si no llegan a casa para el día 6 de septiembre, cuando se comuniquen con su abogado, recibirán su nueva fecha de corte.
Try and be in contact with your family so that they know that you are on your way home.
Por favor, estén en comunicación con su familia para darles de saber que ustedes van de regreso a casa.
And make sure that your attorney has contact information for you.
Y por favor, caballeros, asegúrense que su abogado tenga información para que él pueda ponerse en comunicación con cada uno de ustedes.
Some of you will be placed in a breakout room so you can have a communication with your attorney.
Cierto, y ustedes van a estar puestos en un salón de junta para tener la comunicación con su abogado.
And Ms. Butts, if we need to recall for the request for a PR bond, let us know.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Y señorita Bott, si necesitamos que regresar para una fianza recompensa personal, volvemos a llamar el caso.
All right, let's go ahead and put him in a breakout room.
Okay, 1 second.
So that was her whole docket. Deportation after deportation after deportation, warning about robberies and kidnappings over and over and over again. That's El Paso. So, I mean, they do sweep the jails like they say. And they do, get caught. All right. Now we can go to Fleischer. So this is Fleischer on Friday. I missed one part, I think. I don't know if I got it or not, that I wanted to show, but I just don't know where in his 4 hours it is. It was an exchange between Judge Fleischer and Melissa, I think, and it was so cute. Hopefully I got it. I don't think I did. Out of the 4 hours, I can't imagine I just accidentally picked it up. But if I can find it, I'm going to show it sometime.
How many more? Okay. Are you Genevieve Ortega? Geneva Ortega. Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
This one's long, Your Honor. On June 24th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a road rage incident and spoke with 2 complaining witnesses who advised that the incident started at the gate of their apartment complex as they were trying to leave. The defendant's car was stopped in front of the gate and complaining witness 1 honked her horn so she can move her car out of the way. The complaining witness made a right turn to.
Hold on. Co-defendant. Are you Ms. Torres? Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You speak English, correct? Okay. So I think where we left off, you said that there was a defendant's car was by the front gate of apartment complex.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And the complaining witness 1 honked her horn so she can move the car out of the way. The complaining witness 1 made a right turn to go westbound on West Little York, and complaining witness 1 and co-defendant stopped at a red light. The co-defendant, Ms. Torres, started throwing things at her car. They went westbound on West Little and then made a right at Eldridge, and defendant Torres yelled, "Pull over, let's fight." The complaining witness 2 said that they continued going northbound on North Eldridge, and the defendant brake checked her several times before stopping in front of the complaining witnesses.
It's like something I see out of YouTube, man.
Defendant then got out of the passenger seat, walked up to the complaining witness 1's vehicle, attempted to open the side door to remove her from the vehicle. Complaining witness 2 got out of the passenger seat to prevent defendant from opening the driver's side door. The defendant was able to open complaining witness's 1 door because when complaining witness 2 opened the door, it unlocked all of the doors. The defendant grabbed complaining witness 1, dragged her out of the vehicle by the hair, struck her with a closed fist towards her head, scratched her, and threw her in the dirt. Complaining witness
So
tried.
who did that specific? Was that
Defendant
Ortega or Torres?
Ortega. And then complaining witness tried to break up the fight, and while doing so, the defendant grabbed him by the genitals and would not let go. Both complaining witnesses felt pain/discomfort. Injuries were observed on the complaining witnesses, and the defendant, Ortega, admitted to the assault but said the complaining witnesses were the aggressors. Witness and video confirmed that the defendant was the aggressor. As far as
What about the
defendant number 2.
genitalia grab, Pavel? No one charged on that one?
I don't know. It's probably,
You know?
yeah, not as of right now.
Ladies, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Ms. Ortega, if I send you for a drug test right now, what are you going to test positive for?
Okay.
I'm sending you for a drug test right now. You too, Ms. Torres. I expect you guys to come back. At that time, we'll talk about your lawyer. If you do not come back, I will set your bond extremely high. I'm done playing games. I will not stand for it. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every single person of Harris County. Do you understand? If I find that you violate that, I will do that to you guys. And I will revoke your bond, make it extremely high. You understand? Who is driving in this caper?
It was Ortega.
Ms. Ortega, do you have a Texas driver license?
Actually, let me driving.
Do you have a Texas driver license? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of weapons. I'm sending you now for a test and then you must come back. Do you understand? Okay, take a seat for me.
All right, Judge, page 14. Page 14, Owsley, Camille, come on up.
Good morning, Miss Owsley. Ma'am, you're charged with driving on a suspended license. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, ma'am. You have the right to have an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On July 18th, 2024, officers observed a vehicle with a defective passenger headlight, and the vehicle's registration lapsed on June 2024. A traffic stop was conducted, and officers made contact with the defendant, who identified herself by her Texas driver's license. The defendant was also asked for proof of her financial responsibility for the vehicle, to which the defendant stated that she thought her grandfather had purchased some for her vehicle. Once her driver's license was ran, officers discovered the driver's license was suspended on January 2nd, 2024, with no lift date for failure to appear.
Okay. So it wasn't for any kind of ALR suspension, anything like that, wasn't? No. Just, okay. Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive. Do you understand? If I find that you drive, I'll revoke your bond, put you in jail. You will not get more PR bonds. How old are you, ma'am? What do you do for a living?
I work at an auto mechanic place.
And how much money do you make a month?
$1,000.
Do you have any children?
I'm in school too.
Where do you go to school?
Criminal justice.
Really? You need to study this case right here, huh?
And I do have proof of insurance.
Don't say anything. Did you want to apply for an appointed lawyer, man? Okay, we will give you an application. Don't drive. And we're going to create bond conditions for you, not to drive. Do not leave until you sign these conditions, and then I'll have you speak to a lawyer here momentarily. All right, please.
All right, Judge, page 18, Gilman.
There's a co-defendant in this case. Do you have the cause number? Sykes, by chance.
It is in felony 187. I'm sorry, are you ready?
It's okay.
187-7307.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Skillman. Good morning. Mr. Skillman, you're charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
On July 18th, 2024, officers conducted a trespass investigation at a convenience store and observed the defendant leaning against the outside wall, smoking a marijuana joint and cigarettes. Upon arrival, the defendant attempted to walk away. Officers made contact with the defendant, and the defendant immediately admitted to having marijuana on his person. 8.6 grams of marijuana was recovered.
So is there a co-defendant in this case?
I see a felony for Donald
Everybody likes
Sykes,
beer.
Yeah.
but let's see if that's the same transaction.
Mr. Skillman, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond. Just don't get in any more trouble. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm not going to put any conditions on your bond. Just don't pick up any new cases.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you can just not get in any more trouble, I won't revoke your bond in this case. So what do you do in life now?
I'm ready to go to school.
You said you're in school?
It's 2024. His girlfriend could have gotten pregnant.
Ready to go to school.
Well, you're getting ready to go. How old are you, man?
57.
Come on.
Just decided to go. I ain't never been. I don't want to go paralegal. So.
Do you want to apply for an appointed lawyer?
Yeah, please.
All right. You give me an application. All right. We're going to give you an application. Don't go anywhere while I find you someone, a lawyer to talk to you. Okay? Come on.
Judge, page 21, Williams.
This is Darius Williams. All right, good morning, Mr. Williams. Sir, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with assault of a family member and resisting arrest. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine on each case. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On July 19th, 2024, officers were dispatched to an address in reference to a family assault where they met with a complaining witness who said that her boyfriend assaulted her. She advised that he grabbed her by both arms, threw her up against a wall, attempted to strangle her. She advised that it was difficult for her to breathe, and she stated that the defendant got her onto a bend and attempted to strangle her again, and she kept pushing him off of her. He told her, "Bitch, I'll kill you." The complaining witness stated that the defendant stated he would kill himself, grabbed a gun, and smashed her work computer with it. She advised that she felt pain. Officers accompanied the complaining witness to the apartment so that she could gather her stuff. And as she was gathering her things, officers heard a muffled man's voice. The officers found the defendant laying in bed. The officers detained him, and the defendant pushed the officer off and tried to run out of the apartment. The defendant was caught and continued to wrestle officers trying to break free. 18.3 grams of marijuana was found, which the defendant admitted was his.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. And protective order was issued in this case on the 20th of this month. Get to know it. If you violate that protective order, the state can and won't file a violation of a protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. And I'm telling you now, I will protect every person in Harris County. If that means putting you in jail and keeping you there at a $150,000 bond, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. So don't have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. I don't care what you want. I don't care about your feelings. Do you understand? Don't have contact and don't have weapons. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you. If I find that you're using anything at all, likewise, you will go to jail. Do you understand? How old are you, sir? Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I will have you go to Victoria Center, reset. After that, you're going to get with Tracy for your bond conditions. After that, you'll be free to go. Remember, you're walking a thin line. You step off that, it's going to crack and you're going to fall through the ice. It's going to freeze. You understand? Okay, man. Come on.
Right this way. All right, Judge, last one, page 16. Ruben, come on up.
Flores Ortega.
What's the last name?
Ruben on page 16.
Good morning, Mr. Rubin. Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with illegal dumping. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions in any views of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
A video showed a black Toyota Camry come into view of the camera, at which time the debris, which was household trash and tires, weighing 75 pounds, was not on the ground. Sometime later, the video showed the same vehicle leave the scene and the debris was on the ground. The vehicle belonged to the defendant, and upon comparing both the photo and video of the defendant, they were both the same person. The driver's face can be seen and was the only one in the vehicle at the time of the incident.
Did they see him do it or no?
The video showed him in his vehicle. The video showed his vehicle,
Go to the spot.
and then there was no debris on the floor when he got there. And then after he left, there was the debris on the floor. And the vehicle belonged to a Ruben Gonzalez Garza Jr. And using the photo, it was compared with the video. So I guess using his ID video or his ID photo.
I mean, I get the analogy, like you see me walk into the house, my shoes are wet, my pants are wet, right? So you can surmise it's raining outside, but you haven't seen it's raining. You haven't looked outside. Here, we have him on video going to the place, but you don't see him dumping it. You just see the debris there when he leaves.
But it's more.
Where's, I don't understand how. So how is it that we don't have, you don't have it, him actually doing it? How, because you
Camera angle, it's just the way it works.
Can I say something? No. Don't. Mr. Rubin, I'm going to find that there's probable cause for now. Okay. You need a lawyer to represent you. Perhaps things will change in a bit and then, but, what do you do in life?
I was,
I don't know. I don't want to talk about the case. I just want to know what you do for a living. Do you work? Do you have an income? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
the VA has gave me a number to get in contact with the lawyer. I found that out yesterday when I was talking to an
Will they pay for it for you?
I believe so. I have a number to call. Prior to that, I'm was receiving treatment for PTSD and getting my benefits. I found that I could do that tomorrow too.
Do you have an income now or no? No. Do you want? I can give you a lawyer today if you'd like.
I'd rather go with the VA with the number that they gave me to call.
Okay. Well, you can always come back if you want. If it doesn't work out for you, come back and I can give you a lawyer. We can give you a court-appointed lawyer. You know, it's up to you.
Can I say something?
Let's not talk about the case. I know you want to.
No, not about the case. I was just going to say that I haven't been in trouble with anything in 20 years.
Correct.
So,
and that's why you're out. Because if you had been in trouble, you probably would have been in lockup. You know, so that's why you're out. And we gave you a free bond for you to get out, to be able to fight this case, to get to the best resolution that you can, you know. I'm not going to put any conditions on your bond. Just be careful. Don't pick up any new cases. That's the only thing I'm going to ask, you know.
So I need to speak to a lawyer then, and then
you need a lawyer. You're facing 6 months in jail. You absolutely need a lawyer to represent you. And like I said, I'm willing to give you one if you want one, or you can go to the VA. You know, I'm willing to give it to you for free. So if you go to the VA and they try to charge you some kind of fee for the lawyer, just come back to me. I'll give you a lawyer for free.
Okay, well, I'll get a hold of a lawyer first.
It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Just like I said, please don't get in any more trouble.
Talk to the prosecutor.
No, it's probably not a good idea because anything you say, they can and will use it against you. The slightest thing you say, they're going to sit there, they're going to type it, they can use it to prove guilt. So that's why it's probably not, you know? Okay, really, we're trying to help you, I promise. Okay, so like I said, go out there. If you have any issues, we'll try to get a lawyer, come back to me, I'll give you one.
Today?
Sure, yeah. In about 30 minutes, I can give you a lawyer.
I need to go. I got to take.
Go, you come back. I'll try to have a lawyer waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Hey, Vic, can you reach out to the Mac for Mr. Rubin, please?
Yes.
Hey. Yes, no.
Judge, I have Raul Vasquez Escobar.
Did you get it done?
Yes, Judge, there should be a supervision ordering review.
I probably already signed it because there's not anything else. Yeah, I've already signed it. You're good to go. Thanks. Mr. Sims. Yeah.
Angel Canales, he's in the jury box. I think he was in bond forfeiture status and he got picked up. He has the offer is decision-making course and to fix his plate.
We've had that forever and a day.
I know, Judge.
So I'm just, and it's 219 days old. Come up, Mr. Canales. I will give him until Monday. If he doesn't have it done Monday, then I'm going to set him for trial and he gets a 10-day trial setting.
Judge.
Mr. Canales, you've taken off on me over and over and over. You take off on me again, I'm gonna make your bond $50,000, number one. You will not get another PR bond. Number two, your case is 220 days old, and it's time to do something. You have had the offer for dismissal for just damn near a year and a day. All you have to do is one class, am I right?
The class and fixes of plate. That was what they required. Fixed plate and decision making.
You have 1 week. If you do not get this done in a week, I will immediately set your case for trial and this offer goes away. Do you understand? Okay, got it. See you in a week.
Also, do you want him to sit in the jury box or can I have him sit in the audience?
Yeah, you can sit in the audience.
Judge, I also have Taryn Walker. They didn't bring him. He's not in the holdover today. Do you want me to get just a normal reset on him?
No, because I mean, I would like,
Monday?
is there any way we can get him? You think? Can you give me? You have anyone else to go?
Oh, I can sit tight
Can you
here.
give me like 5 minutes just to see if we can try to get him up?
Good, no problem.
This one too, Judge, she was in custody and was released. She came in, we're in trade like in.
Who is it?
Anaya, it's up there.
Oh, is this the dude back? He's in there, right?
Anaya was out here, it was an arraignment in custody, and there were no bond conditions or anything, and they were released. So we can treat it like an arraignment.
Do you want him to come up, Judge?
Yeah.
Mr. Nara?
Do you need the cause number?
I do, please.
248 6475. Mr. Anaya, you're charged with terroristic threat. This case is super old. Do you have an offer on this case, guys?
I don't see an offer, Judge.
No offer.
Can you put one on there, Pavel? If you look at me, do you speak English?
Yes, sir.
You ever take off on me again, I promise you, you will not get another PR bond, and I'm going to make your bond extremely high. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your case is 9 months old, and it's time to figure out what we're going to do. I will give you 2 weeks to figure out what we're going to do. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Sims. I will see you back here in 2 weeks. You must accept the plea bargain offer, or I will set your case for trial.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, hey,
Hi, Judge.
how's jail? Looks kind of rough.
It is rough.
Man. Mr. Castellano, you now stand charged with another case with us. Failure to identify oneself as a fugitive from justice, so you're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. We've appointed Hunter to your case now, so what happened?
Thank you,
On,
Joe.
on July 19th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle going 49 in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. The officers asked for identification, and the defendant said his name was Tony Lopez, date of birth 1/28/2004, which returned no hits. The defendant was ID'd by mobile basis by his true name, and the defendant said he gave a false name because he missed his court date and got scared. The defendant had 2 open felony warrants, both out of the 487.
Do you want to
And the judge just add us to probable cause. He eventually, admits who he is and, says that it's because he was scared of the warrants that, I would ask the court to find no probable cause.
He only admits to who he is after his fingerprints were ran on the mobile APIS machine.
Got it. All right. So, Mr. Castellanos, I am going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case, and I'm going to find that the PR bond that the magistrate gave you is wholly inappropriate. I find that you are a complete and utter flight risk. Every time you have a case with us, you take flight. It's like you got a set of wings on your back, dude. I mean, I know you say that, but you and I have been dancing together since 2021. And in that time, burglary of a building, assault of a family member, assault of a peace officer, retaliation, tampering, evading, assault, and now another.
That's the nicest thing. Beer money. Thank you.
So, I don't know what's up with you, man.
Hi, Hedwig.
You know, really, when you came in here the first time, what happened, Mr. Castellano? Really, you know? We're not looking to, you know, putting people down, but man, just over and over shooting yourself, dude. If you do bond out, I'm ordering you to have a GPS monitor prior to your release so we know where you are at all times. I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or dope. Mr. Castellano, if this is dope and alcohol talking all over you, you got to stop. You got to stop before you end up with 25 years under your belt. Because I tell you what, prison, it's not a fun place. And you're begging for it, dude. All right, thanks, Hunter.
What's the bond amount, Judge?
It's at 3,000 now. And then you want 817?
817.
Sure. Good luck, dude.
Hi, honey.
Thanks.
Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. Oh, my baby.
Hey, will you remind me I have to do a bail order on that? Castellano.
Sure.
Yeah. Hi, Sonia. Who do we have here? Denton? All right. Good morning, Miss Denton.
Hi, how are you?
Come here.
Miss Denton, you are charged with escape. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or
my
will be used against you.
baby.
You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, man.
On July 19, 2024, officers were dispatched to a suspicious person call and conducted a traffic stop on a Toyota Camry. The defendant was ID'd as the driver, and upon detaining the defendant for out-of-state felony warrants from Louisiana, she was advised she was in custody. Upon attempting to place the defendant in the back of the patrol vehicle, she took off running on foot and dove into the vehicle on the scene. Upon going through her belongings, she had a glass pipe with a burned substance in it. The defendant stated she was high on fentanyl and meth, and 0.6 grams of meth was recovered from the pipe.
So she also has a fugitive case that's open as well. So basically what happens now is you have an open felony case. You also have a case with us. You have not made bond on your felony case. Because of that, the fugitive case is essentially told. You know, typically when you make bond on all your cases, we give the jurisdiction that wants you 14 days to come get you. And if they don't get you on that fugitive case, we'll release you. That 14 days is basically told until you take care of the case upstairs or you make bond on that case.
My mother said she would pay I think it's $1,000 bond, right?
The bond is set at $1,000, correct?
On what?
1,000,
Yeah,
like
so
what
she
you said.
said they would pay the $100 bond, so I can go ahead and start time in Louisiana, I guess.
Okay. I don't know. If she does, then that's on them. At that point, if she does do it, then the time will start tolling. So, hey, Amy, take a look, okay? Because I don't want this to fall through the cracks like it does with the sheriff's department all the time. It's your cause number is 252-0544. So Ms. Denton has a PCS upstairs. She hasn't made bond on it, but she's anticipating that bond will be made. So you guys need to just check on it, just to make sure that when that time starts running, call the appropriate authorities in Louisiana to let them know so they can come get her. Now, the good news for you is that because we have so many people in Harris County from Louisiana, we've got buses coming out of here 1 to 2 times a week. So when the time does start running, they'll be here any minute to come get you.
Okay.
The only other thing I'm going to advise you is make sure you get the phone numbers for your felony lawyer and for Sonia, because if they do end up taking you to Louisiana and you stay there for a long time, they'll revoke your bonds here, and then you're going to be in the same exact situation here.
I do have
as
a
over there.
question about that because I have a court date here the 7th of August and I have a court date there August 8th. How does that work?
So what'll happen is just let your lawyer in the felony case know, and perhaps they can get you a reset on that case upstairs so you don't get another felony warrant. Because it happens all the time where you go up there or you get taken back to the demanding jurisdiction and then you miss court here, so they issue a warrant here. And then when you're done over there, same process, you get a hold from Harris County. So that's why you need to make sure that you get all your ducks together.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir.
All right. I am going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on your escape case. At this time, I'm not going to put any conditions on you because you're in custody. If you do bond out, if you do get out, perhaps we can talk about conditions at the time.
Sir, and I didn't run because I was scared. I thought they were there to pick up.
Don't say anything at this moment. And we've got a ton of DAs here. Everything you say, they're going to, use against you. How old are you, man?
30. I've never been in trouble before.
Be careful. The company you keep with could really hinder your career, so to speak. All right. Good luck, Ms. Denton. Thanks, Sonia.
Hinder her career? She's never been in trouble before?
Fugitive case. Last name Boxer, C-H-A-K-T-A.
Did you say B like boy? Bonner?
B-H-A-K-T.
Oh, Bacta. I see it. Okay, I'm sorry.
So, I was supposed to ask if you would.
Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get them out here so we don't have to duplicate what we're saying over and over. Sonia, do you mind asking the other deputy to bring her out, bring him out, and then we can talk?
That's fine.
Mr. Paz.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Who you got?
I'm approaching on a motion to withdraw we filed on Aldo Rico Romero.
It's on the docket today, isn't it?
It is, Your Honor, but he was rearrested on 2 new charges. So I don't think he was brought up. He was supposed to be there to finish a PTI contract, but that offer has been withdrawn.
Page 30.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember seeing this. Hi, Blossom. So what's the deal with why?
I'm not sure.
He was just rearrested probably less than 48 hours ago, Your Honor, so that might have something to do with it.
Let's do this. I don't want it to look like he doesn't have a lawyer, Mr. Paz. I will grant your motion for you, but do you mind if we can put it on for Monday? Because I don't have him and I want to explain to him what's going on. Are you okay if we set this for Monday? Let me get him here. I'll appoint him a lawyer and then I'll take you off. But I don't want to take you off now because then it's going to look like he doesn't have a lawyer and then he's sitting in there for the next 3 days without a lawyer. I will, but let me appoint him a lawyer. Is that okay? You okay with that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, Your Honor. I'll still appear on Monday.
And right. I mean, you can always zoom in from wherever you are but I'll grant it for you regardless. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thanks, bud. You let them know.
I'm so used to him banging the mouse down like that when someone is in big trouble. So when he does it when no one's there, I'm looking around.
Hey, Ramon.
My cats show me that every day.
Yeah.
Tori's a book.
Hey, Tori, what's up?
So all those, part of the dismissals per bill filed, 3 of them was motions to adjudicate the probation. They don't owe restitution. I looked into the cases. Most of them were on probation.
What is her name? Anybody, please? What is her name?
Back in 2011, 2013, and they just absconded. You want me to unset
Yeah.
them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So none of them owe restitution?
No,
I
none
mean,
of them.
one is their failure to stop and give information. It must have hit something.
They just wanted him to do defensive driving and community service. That was
Okay.
it.
All right. Thank you so much for looking into that.
No problem.
No, we can't. Vanessa, thank you, legal. Chantel, we can't get him a new mouse. We don't want him to have a new mouse because we'll miss it. We'll miss the clicking. It just won't be the same.
Good morning, Mr. Bhakta. How's jail? Really? You having fun?
I mean, not having fun, but I had troubles.
We'll be here all week. Oh, well, it's the end of the week. Mr. Bhakta, you're here because there is a felony warrant for you. You're wanted out of another jurisdiction. Your lawyer is asking me to set you a bond. I don't know yet. You know, I have to get to know you in the short time that I've met you within 2 minutes to get to know what type of person you are. I know that when you talk to me, you're going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the
Hey,
woods.
Judge, how are you?
Everybody says it's little bunnies jumping in the woods. How I really get to know you is how you look on paper. That'll tell me who you truly are. Amy, what's he wanted for?
He's wanted out of New Mexico for 2 counts of forgery, making or altering 2,500 or less, and then 2 counts of fraud.
So a bunch of fraud charges. Okay. What's your position on bond for Mr. Bhakta?
State is unopposed to bond, Judge. We're not seeing any criminal history on him. We just would be trying to your
Okay. What kind of prior criminal history do you have, Mr. Bhakta? Have you ever been arrested before?
I missed court once for a speeding ticket.
Okay, what about this thing here? Are you on probation or parole? Are these just new open cases?
Yeah, I was just notified just 2 days ago when they brought me in. That I guess they issued that warrant like in December, but I had no knowledge of it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will set you a bond. I'm going to warn you now. I don't do this again. You will get one chance to do what you're supposed to do. And you're old enough to know that actions have consequences, right? If you fail to go back, I will revoke the bond that I set and I will set it at 0. You will not get another one. We give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself in back to New Mexico. Is there a bond set there or is it a 0 bond?
He has yet to make a first appearance, so they're bond.
Okay, so it's set at no bond. So you have to go turn yourself in. Do you understand? If you fail to do that within the 2 weeks, as we state, then I will revoke the bond, set it at 0, issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. I'm going to get you. This time I will hold you until New Mexico comes to get you. And I'm going to tell you, we've had New Mexico before. They are very, very lackadaisical and take a long time to come back. So you will sit in custody for a long time until they get here. Do you understand?
Sure.
All right. So what do you think, Sonia, as far as the bond?
Given his lack of criminal history, I would ask for a bond around $1,500.
Okay. Can you make a $1,500 bond? Okay, I'll set it at $1,500. Like I said, take this opportunity and go back to New Mexico. You won't get another chance. You pick up any more fugitive cases in the future, zero bond. Take care of these things before a warrant issues, all right?
Sure.
Okay, good luck to you, sir. For sure. So, 1,500 on back.
Judge, Greg gave us permission to approach you on the guy from yesterday, Lamar Johnson, I believe.
Okay.
They're gonna take him up on Tuesday allegedly.
Okay, great. So let's set it for Wednesday then. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, thanks, Stephen. Oh, great. Have fun. It was good to see you, Stephen.
Reyes, Aaron, come on up.
Bye, Amy. Have a good weekend.
Judge, this one, can I give the case number?
Yeah.
5-1-7764. This is the one Eddie Cable came by about yesterday. It's a signed bond petition.
Right, okay. Good morning, Mr. Reyes. Mr. Reyes, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and possession with intent to deliver 4,200. So you were looking at there. It's a first degree felony. Is this a 15 to life case?
It's final life unless it's advanced. Does he have a prior case script? I don't have the case pulled up.
There's no enhancements on it.
Yeah,
It's
so
five
five
to
No,
life.
I'm looking at the felony case. I'm not,
Felony.
are you looking at the Mandel?
Mandel's final life. See.
Oh, it's not on the, it is.
So if I remember correctly, he's in a car driving correctly with the,
You mind if I give the bell across?
Sure.
It's 251-7764.
Okay.
so, we're deciding what conditions to put on. Was he driving in this case is my first question. I should-
I believe so, Judge, because I don't think there's anybody else in that vehicle, so. Driver's license. Yeah, he was driving, substance.
Have you run his license if he has a valid license?
Let me do that right now, Judge.
Please.
I can update for it. Judge, he is eligible. I don't see any past suspensions for anything.
GPS monitor on you?
Yes, sir.
So it looks like the judge
I would
put
love
a
that.
GPS monitor with a curfew of 10 PM to 4 AM. No weapons. But he didn't put no drugs, no alcohol. All right, so Mr. Reyes, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't consume alcohol or dope. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using any kind of dope or alcohol, I'll put you in jail. I will deem you a public danger and make your bond just as high as a felony. Do you understand?
John.
All we're asking are our streets to be safe. That's all we want. All right? We're not asking for much, you know?
Your Honor, I do see no drugs or weapons on the felony
Because
condition.
I didn't see, or maybe it's on another one, because I didn't look at the second one.
It was signed on July 25th by the judge.
So, did you hear that? because she's busy. So for Mr. Reyes, no dope, no alcohol, no weapons, and that's it. Also, stay in touch with your lawyers. They'll tell you when you have to come back to court. If they tell me they can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You will not get any more PR bonds if you pick up any new cases, anything goes wrong.
John.
Do you understand?
John.
Okay, man. Good luck. We'll have you sign a reset, and then you have to get with Tracy for your bond.
I can't remember, Vince. Are you in Michigan?
It says here you make $30,000 a year.
Well, I think I did the math wrong. It's like 1,500 a month. So yeah, I did the math wrong.
So what's total? What do you total make? What do you make a month total?
1,500.
Okay. Are you married?
No.
Who do you live with?
It's just me.
Where do you live? Do you live in an apartment, a house?
Like little small college thing.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
Okay, thank you. You can just take a seat. Your lawyer is here with you on Zoom, so you know you're not here alone. I asked you not to do one thing. What did I ask you not to do?
Manejar.
Drive?
No cerveza.
No,
nada.
Beer, nothing?
What did you do?
¿Y qué es lo que usted hizo?
Nada.
Nothing.
Nothing. No he tenido problemas con la máquina de hora de la tormenta, de la máquina para checar.
Tuvo problemas.
Se fue la luz.
I had problems with the device during the storm.
The problem is that you consumed alcohol.
El problema es que usted consumió alcohol.
No, no he consumido.
No, I haven't consumed.
According to my report, you have, Mr. Frausto.
Hecho, yeah.
According to my report, on 7/14, you blew a 0.45 at 1956. 3 minutes later, you blew a 0.053. And then later on, you blew hot again.
Pero ahora por la máquina, de hecho no tenía luz en mi casa. Entonces, es el problema.
On the device, the problem is I didn't have lights or electricity in the house.
You blew positive for alcohol. Your lights had nothing to do with it.
La máquina, si no he tomado. Solo
I haven't drank.
Me estaba fallando la máquina.
The machine has been failing.
He hecho las cosas bien de lo que él me dijo.
I've done things properly, like what you've told me.
Not according to this machine.
No de acuerdo a la máquina.
You know.
No se sabe.
Sí, pues yo desde la máquina, o sea, todo está bien, nomás la máquina no tenía por la tormenta. Yo le hablé al oficial.
Fine, the machine was having problems. I called the officer.
Al oficial.
I spoke with the officer.
Ms. Broholm?
Yes, Your Honor. And I've explained it to him as well. I don't think it had anything to do with the hurricane, because I've reviewed the report as well, Your Honor. I know what he's saying, and so, and Your Honor, I've admonished him as well that he cannot be drinking at all, and that's one of the bond conditions.
He's consuming alcohol. That's all I know.
Based on that report, Judge, that's what I'm inclined to believe too, Judge.
Mr. Frausto, I'm taking you into custody. Goes with you.
And Your Honor, is there any way that you would consider maybe a zero tolerance or something where, he doesn't drink at all any farther
Consideraría algo como ser tolerancia.
instead of taking him into custody, Judge?
Perdón.
He's consuming alcohol I mean, it's a direct order on a second DWI. He continues to consume alcohol. So either he has a problem or he just doesn't care. No means no.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
That's it. Check your chat.
Yes, Judge. Yes, Judge.
Can I speak with my lawyer?
Second DUI. Come on, guys. That was a good one, though. The machine doesn't work. The machine just is broken. Well, if you're here for the videos, they're done. They're done. However, I do have a video coming today. I hope. I start work at 11 a.m. So I want to try to get it out before work. But warning, you don't have to watch it. It is a little sad. It's not a murder case. So when somebody murders someone, you can you get criminally charged, but then you can also get civilly charged for wrongful death. So he's getting sued for wrongful death of a mother. His wife, but he's not the father. So this mother who has grown adult children, remarried, and he's in prison for shooting her. So they're suing him for wrongful death, and he is not a good person about it. So it's a little sad, but he's just such a jerk about it. He's such a jerk about everything. He's pro se, and the first thing he does is complain that he doesn't have a lawyer. I don't know. I guess you don't you're not you don't you don't get a lawyer for free for civil, right? Does that make sense? Like they don't just appoint a lawyer for you for civil because you can't go to jail for civil, right? So, he's complaining about that, and the last words the daughter says is I think how dare you? And it's like a bomb when she says that because he says some stuff at the end that's just no bueno. But so I'm gonna put that out. But don't feel that you have to watch it. It's sad. It's a little sad. It won't make you cry or anything. Not very many people are crying. I think this happened a couple years ago, like a couple years ago. So they've moved on. You can't really move on from something like that, but they are. Oh, I used to work at Hardee's. I haven't been to Hardee's in a while. Man. Oh, all right. 3:45, 50. Oh, Elsie. Yeah, Elsie left. I'm getting there. I wonder what happened. Usually the judges stream is right at the top, and then now it's like the 8th one down. All right, I'm gonna unmute that. I'm gonna close this.
You should, because it really makes a difference in your life. So
I did miss some from the end. I could just. This is 3:14. If we want to hang out for another 30 minutes, we can. Oh, legal. I can make you cry. Should we just play it from here and get to there? Or do you guys need to go? I'm playing
Bottom
it.
line is your lawyer's not happy with you and we need to figure
Playing it.
out why. So
So my, being that, I don't know if it's in the system, but the mother of my child has,
I'm not going to talk to you about the cases. You have a lawyer and I'm not allowed to talk to you about these cases without your lawyer being present. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll roll your case to Monday. You need to reach out to your lawyer to figure out why they're trying to withdraw from your case. Either you've not paid them like you said you were going to pay.
it was a skirmish. So
You need to find another one, man. You need a lawyer.
can I get a court-appointed lawyer?
Okay. I don't know. Right now you have a lawyer. I can't give you.
I'll have to get in contact with him.
You need to get in contact with your lawyer. Perhaps you can try to smooth
6
things out.
a.m.
You know, you get in life, you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. You know, when you get into a pissing match with officers, with people with authority, what do you think's going to happen? You're going to lose
Every time.
every time. You know, I got pulled over the other day, right? Because I was trying to get to the bank, and you know, the bank is like literally right here, and you go left right here, and then boom into the bank. So, I mean, I stopped for maybe like a second. I went like this, stop for a second, and then I get into the bank. I didn't see the cop there. He pulls me over.
Pennsylvania, East Coast.
Why didn't you stop at that stop sign? Came at me like real aggressive, like. You know what I did? You know, officer, I'm sorry. I was an idiot. I'm sorry. It was stupid. You know, I was just trying to get to the bank. I wasn't thinking. He let me go. I tucked my tail between my legs. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I was an idiot. You know, I won't do it again. And he let me go. If I had come to him aggressive, like, I didn't run that stop sign. What are you talking about, you a-hole? What do you think he would have done?
Made the situation worse.
Yeah, he like 3 tickets, perhaps take me to jail. Who knows? That's maturity. You tuck your tail, you get so much more in life. Really. When you get back with your lawyer, just try to smooth things out. Don't come at a billy goat because you're only going to make things worse. All right? Okay, man.
Question is, where did he put his horns? I guess if you can sprout them, you can unsprout them. Yeah. I would hope that it doesn't matter if he's a judge.
Judge, you ready to go over just a
Yeah, let's
He
go.
needs to go to jail.
page 1, 2,
Hi, Victoria. She's talking to us.
I remember that name. I think we've had some stuff with this guy. Yeah, it's not. 2501.
page 6 and 7, Roscoe.
He's going in. 5001 on both. He's going in. Can you just, but I know that he's going to pop up on Monday, but can you still put him on the docket for Monday too? And then I'll do bail. Let me do the bail orders now, I guess. Yeah.
There's this one server at my job that I like to work with the most. And sometimes we don't work together. Most shifts we work together, but some shifts we don't work together. So that's like Saturday and Sunday for me. Melissa and Victoria aren't working today. They didn't work yesterday. They're not working today. So I have to get through these 2 shifts of these videos without Melissa and Victoria working. It's not fair. Yeah, but you use it on Michael.
Is it really mom and daughter?
Victoria, I don't know if you can see this. Who is this lady right here? So there's Pavel, and that she always walks up to the judge behind the desk to talk to him, to show him something. I think that's her right there.
And you want Roble to get the GPS today?
Today.
Yes. Legal, I believed you, and now I do not. I need to hear it from Victoria. I didn't believe you, CJ. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I mean, who else gets back there? Victoria? I mean, even Melissa only stays behind the candy. She doesn't like Amy. Amy. See, legal? I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but you certainly wasn't right. Oh, Gara.
Espresso Victoria or soda? Soda.
It sounded like dismissal. She said not.
But they approach on the other side of the desk, though. Amy comes right over, stands where Victoria usually stands. Tracy doesn't even come back there. Oh, but the sheriff does, doesn't he? Yeah, that's Gara. She only comes when she's hungry. Yes, it's Vanessa. My cat's name is Vanessa. All right, clicky judge.
Okay, who's next?
Next judge is, well,
Gallegos right next to under?
Here we go.
the judge, Tracy says she's back.
Okay, so we'll do the conditions now and then we can tell Tracy. Okay. Ms. Torres, you tested positive for marijuana. I am now making it a condition that you are not to smoke. I'm telling you that you will be tested 31 days from today. And guess what happens if you test positive? Right. You hold the keys to the jail cell. How old are you? How old are you?
19.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a bartender.
Where?
The Zone Sports Bar.
Did you graduate from high school?
I love it. I love it.
Like I said, you've been ordered not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I will bring you back in 31 days to test you. How much money do you make a month?
Maybe like 1,000.
Okay, I will appoint you a lawyer, but today's already 1 o'clock. It's too late. So what we'll do is I will give you an application. You can take it back with you. And the next time you come, you can give it back to us and we'll appoint you a lawyer. You will get tested again. No more smoking. I will not accept any kind of explanation. I was in a car and other people were smoking. Someone gave me a gummy. I didn't know what it is. I don't care and I will not entertain excuses. Do not have any contact. And the problem is, Ms. Torres, is this is at 19. This is your second assault case. Why so angry?
It's not
funny.
that, because it's not that.
It's not funny. It's what's next? An aggravated assault where you pull a gun on something, where you're looking at up to 20 years in prison? All it takes, the thing is, look at me. The thing is that, you don't get many chances in life, but to reflect and look at what you're doing and thinking to yourself, oh my God, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? Man, think before you act. Sometimes.
Sorry.
That's when it hurts. If you can't look at me in the face, am I speaking truth?
She's angry because her kids.
I'm not. She's what?
She's angry because her kids.
Is this the proper response because mom has cancer? What if she really needs your help and you're in custody? Who's going to take care of mom? What kind of cancer do you have?
Okay.
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I work for a radiology doctor and an oncology doctor.
Okay. Do you, are you married, ma'am? How many children do you have? I will appoint you a lawyer, but today it's already 1:00 and everybody's gone. We can give you an application. Come back to us in a couple weeks or whenever you want, and I can appoint you a lawyer. If you want to come back tomorrow, we can have you come back tomorrow and we can give you a lawyer tomorrow.
On Saturday?
Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. Hell no. I meant Monday. I'm not coming tomorrow. You can't even drag me.
She's a
It's a second assault case.
The first one,
It's
can you explain to him that
actions speak louder than words. What you tell me goes in one ear, goes out the other. Paper dictates.
you read it?
Well, I'm not gonna read it. I'm just telling you what I see.
Because you see the word this is assault, you're assuming that it was my fault. That's why I said all you have to do is read it. This situation,
I don't want to talk about this case, but
her situation,
the problem is this case. And from what they've read, I will let you pick whatever day you want to come back. You can go back together, okay? The only thing I'm asking you, both of you guys, do not pick up any new cases. Do not get in any more fights. Don't drink alcohol, don't use any dope, and you'll be fine with me, okay? I will have you go to Victoria. You guys can pick whatever date you want to come back. Come back, bring the paperwork, come early, and then we can appoint your lawyers early. That way you don't have to wait this long as well. Okay.
I can come back there, the first one is at 10:30, the second one is at 12:00. I can come right after that, it's at 12:00.
No, we're done usually, yeah, because lawyers are usually gone and out of here by 12:30. So, I mean, you can come Tuesday if you want early, you can come Wednesday, any day you want to come. You can come the following week too, if you want. So I'm not, you can come next week, come the following week, whatever you want. I'm not, I'll give you up to, 30 days for you to decide what day you want to come back. My only concern is I don't want any more trouble. That's all. And I want our streets to be safe, Imagine Ms. Torres and Ms. Ortega, what if you had gotten out and the other person has a gun? Do you know how many cases we see here where people get shot because they get out with this road rage? I mean, look, the DA, he's shaking his head over there, man. How many cases we have? You just get out of the car, you start walking, another person's got a gun, they start shooting. Even to officers, it happens. Yeah. All right. Enough preaching. I'll have you guys go over there. You guys are gonna have to wait just a little bit for Tracy to get back. Once you sign your bond conditions, you guys are free to go. Okay.
I got a message to my phone saying I have to pick up a portable.
So maybe they were conditions from the magistrate.
Perhaps the magistrate put like an ankle monitor on you.
The paper that y'all gave me from right here, it says the portable for my car. This the text message. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. It's gotta be perhaps from the magistrate. I don't know.
What's the case number on this case, so I can look it up?
251
251
7262.
7262.
I,
She put it on,
I don't see it.
what did she say, portable? Yeah.
Judge, it says that on the general conditions of release of and supervision.
You saw that, Ramona?
Yeah, Judge, it's on there on her new case.
Where? I don't see it.
Is this Torres, Olivia Torres?
Yeah.
It's her general conditions of release and supervision, right underneath her bond condition, her bond.
Under that capias thing?
No, it's right under the capias.
It says if you're charged with the DWI, second, install an ignition interlock.
So that's what she's talking about. And maybe it doesn't apply to this case, but
yeah,
that's why she got that.
It doesn't apply here. I don't know. Tracy, can you see if this horse has been ordered to have an interlock? Do you need the cause number? I don't see it. Regardless, if they had ordered it on you, I will take it off. Just don't consume, don't use. They're going to call you to take a drug test or an alcohol test. And I am going to test you 31 days. Just as long as you don't use any dope, you'll be fine. And no alcohol. All right. All right. Go sign your resets. Okay, you can take it off. Okay.
Judge, so both of them are pretrial bond conditions?
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
You want Ray's on law?
Not on mom. No.
Okay, not on mom?
No, not on mom.
Bond conditions? Because she was-
Yeah. Yeah.
So just states-
Yeah. So do you mind just no contact with the complaining witness and no weapons on Miss Ortega? No, just on Ortega. Yeah. And then we're not going to monitor her for alcohol or anything.
Okay.
She was the listed complaint on the first case.
Was she? I had a feeling.
Okay, so first.
No weapons.
No weapons, okay.
Hey, Spade.
Just have a seat.
Yeah, it's automatic. Yeah, once you get them, I'll see what comes with the capital.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah. They was very heavily into this capital. She wanted the murders take so long to get to the trial and all the offense. It's 18 years. Yeah, this is about.
Say it again.
Are you gonna give them an affidavit to take home?
Yeah.
One or two?
Because it's a lot of stuff. And we get through it.
You can just do one, say paper.
Victoria, you said don't give him a lawyer. That's extra work for you. Do you pick the next lawyer up? Do you pick the lawyers for these people? If you do you like have to go in and see if they had, a public defender before and try to give them the same public defender? Or do you not pick? How do you pick? Random. It's random.
Never worked with them. A lot of it's just for catching up on that backlog. It's just for the capital. 4.5. So like, yeah, you didn't take it. Can you take it? Yeah, you could have last. So you didn't even. You shot him. So about nothing.
They wait to see who says not at last.
I swear I can't type for anything.
I always check the
Judge is talking to us right now in chat, and it's awesome.
Has anyone seen Wolverine yet or Deadpool yet?
Don't.
Did you see it? Okay, don't say anything. You
Oh,
like
okay.
it?
Yeah, the best part was the little.
Just stop it.
The poster.
Oh. What?
The little dog.
The dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. There's a dog on the poster?
There's a dog in the poster when you walk in, like the movie theater.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
I'm so itching to see it. I can't wait. I bet it's gonna kill at the movie theaters this weekend. Kill. Well, with my son, because it's usually pretty raunchy, right? So he's 13. I'll take him, but the other ones are like 9, 10. I don't know. Logan, is it appropriate?
For a 9-year-old, no. For a 13-year-old, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, he gets it, but my 9-year-old's gonna be like, what do they mean by that? And I'm like, I don't want to.
Go to YouTube, son. Go to YouTube.
They're just too young to have to explain all the.
That's the new talk for the birds and the bees. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, man, I'm so ready to see it. And since it's the only one this year, it's gonna kill. I bet it makes $1 billion at the box office. I bet it does that well.
Where's the end of the show coming out too, though?
It should, if you want to go ahead and have a seat, they'll publish.
Fozzie, you saw it too?
Hey guys, we're done. Go.
Hey, awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to stay. So, Ms. Garza, today's your last day. Well, happy travels. You'll do great wherever you go. Is your dad a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's he doing?
In Midland.
Oh, and okay. I was gonna say, there's a David Garza. I know David Garza, but so you're going back to Midland?
The rest of the summer, and so I never get to see them during the school year, and so I try to spend a little bit of time in Midland.
I've never been there. Is it?
Don't.
It's not,
There's nothing.
it's not that good. Is it small?
I mean, it's growing. Yeah, it's growing because of the oil business right now, but I mean, it's an 8-hour drive from here.
Okay.
To,
It's 500,000 people or less?
Never too much.
Yeah, I think it's like 250 is Midland itself.
So you'll be back though?
Hopefully, I'm applying for the pre-commitment position and I take the bar in February. So we will see.
So anything more.
So you'll stay with us, Jason, then?
Till the 9th of August. 9th of August, so.
Then what? Back to school?
Same thing, we're both in February bar and hopefully pre-commit and be right back here.
You guys need lawyers, right?
Yeah.
So just study hard. I mean, you should have it, right? You've been here, you see how it goes. Yeah, right. That thing was just miserable. God.
Oh, yeah, there's cookies in the back. I forgot.
Yeah, there's cookies in the back too, I guess. Go help yourself.
Supervise your fans.
You want to say?
Do I have it?
You do.
Everybody loves you.
Hi, everyone.
That was Miss Garza. Today was her last day.
Judge, can you send the condition?
Yeah.
Judge, they're staying in the same complex as the complainant. Like a building over.
You're gonna have to remain within 200 feet away then, you know? Stay away at all costs. Go the other way. Don't go near them. You know, the only thing that has to happen, I'm telling you, they start calling the DA, say that you're harassing them, and then we issue the warrant. So don't even give them the opportunity. Stay away at all costs. Go the other way. You know, how far are they from you, would you say?
The building next door.
How far is that? And I don't know.
This is that.
Okay.
Like, this is our building.
So do 100 feet, okay? Don't go near them. Just, you know, I'm telling you, there are many, many vindictive people in this world. If you caught one of those people and they call, even if you did nothing, it's on you because you have to be careful. Say that again?
So my food is cold now.
Your feet are cold?
My food.
Your food? Oh. You can reheat it.
I'm waiting for the hair flip.
You can
Or
come up.
did I already miss it?
We can sign, you're signing your contributions and I'll give you a copy.
Everything I eat is cold.
Repeat your feet. Good.
Get arrested. Easy.
Judge, can I say that to Jessica?
Yeah, of course.
She's ignoring me, he said.
I just told you to sign one more document.
Tracy, she didn't have to reach long condition. Oh, she did, she had to stay short.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're also on conditions.
Tracy, you're doing extra work.
All right, I know how to greet him tomorrow. I got this.
I did get pulled over.
What?
It was no joke. Oh, someone asked me if it was a true story. And yeah, it was a true story. And then the funny thing is I got pulled over like a week later and I did the same thing. I was like, look, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. But, they let me go, but they got really upset at the fact that they let me go. You get so much more aggressive in the fact that they let me go.
I got pulled over when I was coming back from Georgia.
Oh, really? Did you get a ticket?
No.
I don't know, Melissa.
I mean, it was here in Texas, but it wasn't like Houston.
Judge Michael couldn't see me today
Why?
because of camera angle. Hi, Michael.
You want me to hear Lucy?
He said, how dare I not say hi to him? Last time I said hi to Kathy and Michael.
You see him every day.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Is that, I don't know if that'll get you.
No worries, I'm already up.
Doesn't have enough of you.
I know, Michael is just so obsessed with me.
The love. The love.
Hey, Ramona, get your sister.
Victoria, we love you guys. We love watching you guys. Your court is so awesome. And we see a lot of freaking courts, let me tell you. Oh, man. All right, guys. I start work early today, 11 instead of 4, because someone requested me to do his birthday party. No, I'm not a stripper. I'm a server, just server. He wanted me. It's really sad, this guy. December, his wife unalived herself, and I work at a bar, so he comes in a lot now. He's getting so much better. It's been almost a year and he's dating already. But I'm going to do his birthday party for him and make him laugh the entire time. I can't wait. I'm going to have so much fun today. So, and then I'll put that video out that is a little sad. But I'm putting it out because this guy's a jerk. Oh, thank you. I will have a lovely day at work. I will. Hi, SRQ. If I was a stripper, they would pay me to put it back on. Put it back on. Here's 100. Here's 200. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. We have in the next town over, we have a place. I'm going to go get a job there. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah, bright and early. I won't be 5 minutes late tomorrow morning. Come hell or high water, I'm starting at 4:30, whether I have anything or not. Thanks, Twitchy. Thank you, guys. Be good, and I will see you soon. I'll see you in Discord. Hooters. Yep. Yeah. Bye, guys.